What's up, friends? So I've been on this journey with Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditations, getting ready for his advanced retreat in April, and I'm noticing some things coming up. I'm noticing, number one, that the body resists being still. So when I go to get ready to sit down and meditate, I find that things pop up that I start doing, and it's almost like these distractions before allowing myself to be still. So if you've ever started on a meditation journey and noticed that things start getting louder before you calm down to do your meditations, that is normal. Number two, the voices get louder. So these voices, the ones that try to sabotage, the ones that try to remind you of who you used to be, because with Dr. Joe's work, he works a lot on creating that future vision, that vision of what you're stepping into versus always living by the emotions and thoughts and beliefs of the past. And so I'm noticing these things that try to keep me in the past are getting freaking louder. But guess what? I feel like I'm more of the observer with more compassion on myself and understanding that the only reason they're getting louder is because they're trying to protect me. The only reason why our ego tries to keep us held back is because of the fear of the unknown, because that is the body's, mind's, ego's way of trying to keep us safe, because safety is what is known, and the unknown feels quote unquote unsafe, especially if you've had any kind of trauma and your body just wants to keep you there. Your body, your mind, your belief systems, your perceptions, everything that's been in the past is now shifting. And so I'm definitely noticing some of these things, but I'm really loving on myself through the process, and I'm really recognizing and able to say, I see you. I see what you're trying to do. Usually there's a difference. I had a spiritual coach once tell me, if something keeps popping in your mind, the difference between intuition and ego is that the intuition is like this nudge, this knowingness, this gentle feeling of this sense of knowingness, really. And ego is this incessant, loud, repetitive, and usually like a sabotaging, that doesn't make you feel good type of voice. So when you know, let's say you think somebody's mad at you, or you think somebody's talking about you, or you think somebody doesn't care, and this repetitive thought comes in, and more thoughts come in around this feeling of whatever it is. Like for me, it was this feeling of not being acknowledged, not being seen, not being worthy of someone's attention or response. And then you start making up stories. And the you that's making up stories is the little you, that ego. So this is such a beautiful journey. I'm so grateful to share while I'm in it, because a lot of times we share while we're on the other side of it. And I just have to say, if you're on a journey of personal growth and development, there's going to be points of resistance that you come up against. And just be grateful for that, because as we push through, Dr. Joe calls it like crossing the river. As we cross that river where there's that current going, but we get to the other side, we know we've met with some resistance along the way. And that is just a true sign that, wow, you know, whatever those belief systems are really, really intense, but we're beyond that. We're going beyond that. We're going to create a new reality, a new personality, personal reality, and a new future that's not based on the emotions and thoughts of the past. Let me know how you're doing on your personal growth journey, and if you've experienced any of this resistance, this type of resistance, as you are working on being still and changing the dynamics of your personality and personal reality.